Oh, it feels good to do that again, boys. It feels fantastic as the Sixers win on TNT. They dominate the Chicago Bulls, and it's a good bounce back win, obviously, from what happened against the Celtics. This is the team we have all year. This is the team that we are going to be competing with, and it's a good team. It's a good team. I know we got a little bit down, and I was one of them, really pissed off knowing that we're a step away from the Celtics, but let's just embrace the journey and move through this season and just see what the hell happens. So we dominate a Chicago Bulls team, a team that is clearly going through a rebuild. They have Zach LaVine out there who he balled all night long. He did. He never gave up. He was showing fight, and he just balled out. I've seen him add a little bit more to his repertoire. I mean, I remember him coming into the league and what he had in Minnesota, and I can see a little bit more consistency, which is great for him, but who the hell cares, because this is about the Sixers. And Ben Simmons was beautiful tonight. A triple-double. He's fooling around out there. He's just having fun. He's twirling the ball around his back. He's dropping it off to someone at the three-point line to cash in a three. I mean, he's just out there having a good time, sharing some jokes, having some laughs, and just completely dominating. It's fantastic. Joel Embiid, another successful night for him. He's so good. He is so amazing. Now, one thing I did notice out of him was that three-point game. He tries to just walk up to the three, and he just not having it. And I like that he's missing, because that will make him go down low. And that's when he's more successful. So I love that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Markelle Fultz. Okay? And you get the crowd behind him a little bit. I get it. They're trying to spark him up a little bit. But I think at some point it needs to stop, because it's almost like mocking him. If you want him to get to the next level, that needs to cool down a little bit. I get it. It's fun in games. It's early on. It's the first home game. But if we want him to be something consistently, it's almost like it's mocking him as the fan base. I know it's not the way it's intended, but it kind of does seem that way. It's like a mock. It's like they're making fun of him for not being able to produce at the level that we want him to. But what I saw out of him, he obviously hit that three-pointer where LaVine was pretty much begging him to. He has the hesitation pull-up that he didn't knock them down, but they were really close, and it's smooth-looking, and he's getting the wide-open chances. So he just needs to hit those jumpers, those little pull-up elbow jumpers, and that can be really effective. You see his athleticism. You see him missing a basket. He grabs the rebound. He puts it back up. Sometimes he goes through the motions where he's just dribbling the ball up and dumping it off to someone on the wing, or he's kind of just trying to hide out there. But I saw a little bit more today than we did in the Celtics game, without a doubt. So there was something there. I saw a little bit more out of him. I like the elbow jumpers. I like the mid-range jumpers. He's getting open, and it's smooth looking. He's just a tad off with it, and hopefully that comes with a little bit more experience in this league. And you see his length. It's effective. It's 100% effective. This game was just dominating. We moved the ball very well. Dario Saric, in the beginning, it looked like he was dead tired. You have Reggie Miller even talking about it on the broadcast. What's going on? His knees, his legs. It didn't look like he was getting anything. But then, in the second half, you can see his jumper. You could see him getting more out of his legs through his jumpers, and he started knocking down shots, and that's the Dario we need. He was giving us hustle. That's one thing that I wish Markelle would do. If he's not knocking down shots, if he's not doing anything that standout, just grab a board and fight and give us hustle. Even though Dario wasn't making shots early on, you saw him grabbing offensive boards. You saw him hustle, and you saw him on the floor. I wish I saw a little bit more out of that with Markelle. I want that fire. But Dario came together a little bit in that second half, and you saw some shots go down. Landry Shamet. That's nice. That's nice. The dude has a stroke. The dude can hit a three. And it's great. We need that. We need that to stretch the floor. Someone who's coming off the bench, he's making some noise. He's making some noise. Someone who can really help this second unit stretch the floor out and nail some shots. I love it. I absolutely love it. So let's take a look at some stat lines for the Sixers. Robert Covington hits 4 threes in 11 attempts. He's got 20 points on the day. The whole team played successful. Dario had 13 and 10. Ben Simmons with the triple-double. 13, 11, and 13. Love it. Absolutely love it. He was so good tonight. He really, really was. J.J. Redick with 10 points coming off the bench. Joel Embiid with 30 and 12. It was just a good. It was a good win. It was a good team win, showing that we are a good team. Even though we beat down on a bad team, that's what you do. You can't control the schedule. You have a bad team up in your barn for the home opener, and you just take control and you ride with it, and you get this dub. I mean, at one point there, we were going on like a 17-0 stretch, and we kind of just blew the doors open from there. And the Bulls are a young team. They're going through a sort of a rebuild, but we're making a statement after a loss to the Celtics, and our players are stepping up, and I'd like to see it. I loved what I saw. I'm just so excited. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But that was a good win for this team. It was fun to watch them get going. That's good basketball. We were moving the ball very, very well. I thought early on they were just knocking down shots left and right. The Bulls weren't missing. I was going, what the hell is going on? Sometimes they even had some opportunities because of some defensive breakdowns. Can we clean that up? Absolutely. But all in all, this was a good win for the Sixers. Good to get back on track here as we move into a Orlando game on Saturday, which I will be attending, so I'm very excited about that, to get in the Wells Fargo Center and just hear it get electric in there, some trust the process chants, and see it all happen live. So, big win today, 127-108. We improved to 1-1. I need to hear your thoughts in the comment section about Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, triple-double, Joel Embiid, Landry Shamet. Hit me with it. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.